Hello and welcome to the Denison Sports Network. I'm Brandon Morgan. I'm joined alongside Denison women's basketball coach Sara Lee, and we're here to talk about the upcoming season. Coach, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Last year, your team went 23-5, won the regular season title in the NCAC, and got the 6th berth in program history in the NCAA tournament. Can you talk about the last year's success and how you're going to use that to build off for this year's season?
Well, I think that we were really excited about last year and what we accomplished, and we hope that going into this year that the players have been more motivated. They've experienced some success, so they most certainly are working hard so that they can continue that. We have some players back from last year, as you know, that were big part of that team, and again, so they really want to continue on with that path.
So the preseason is near a close. Can you just talk about how the preseason has gone so far and kind of your expectations for the upcoming season?
Well, this preseason's been interesting. We have had some hurdles to overcome, and we've most certainly have overcome some of those hurdles. We started out with a very large roster, and we needed to trim down that roster a bit and felt like we needed to give everybody an opportunity to show us what they have. So, a little delayed in getting our team totally together, but we feel like right now we have the players that we would like. We have the players that are committed to the program, and we're moving forward. But it's been a little bit of a slower start, and we hope that we can continue to get better as we do have some talent, and most certainly some talented younger players that we think are pushing the upperclassmen as well.
So you guys are returning a ton of key players from last year's roster, some players with a lot of experience and players that have developed well over the 4 years that they've been here. Can you talk about some of those players and their development over the years?
Sure. Well, we've had 7 seniors this season, and but 2 of them played on our junior varsity roster as their freshman and sophomore years, so they've gotten some experience that way. But as juniors have come on and really worked hard last year and got that experience, and now being seniors, we have Jordan Holmes, obviously, who has been a varsity player and has had lots of game experience and lots of success here. Emily Crumpy, who came on last year, very strong. Her first 2 years, she was kind of riddled with injuries and didn't have maybe the seasons that she would have liked, but is really progressing and really doing well this year. Gabby Nottage as well, played last year a lot, kind of forced into the lineup as a sophomore and really took hold of that and continued to develop, and we look for good things for her. Erica Holmes started at the point guard last year for us. Did a great job for us, is very much a calming effect on the court, leads by example, is kind of a coach on the floor. So we are excited to get her back in the lineup. We have some others, Gabby Meringer, who is just really fundamentally sound and does all the little things that might not necessarily show up in the stats, but most certainly as a coach we can see her effect on the team and the things that she does well and continues to help our success. And then our 2 other seniors, Megan Storns is coming on and looks good and has continued to develop, and Sydney Harmon, who is somebody that really leads our team in practices and during games, just with her enthusiasm and her willingness and ability to be part of a team and to lead us.
So, of course, we're going to have to talk about one of those seniors, Jordan Holmes. Last year was NCAC Player of the Year as well as a Division III Hoops All-American. This year she's nabbed as a preseason Player of the Year candidate. Just talk about you coaching a caliber of player like Jordan Holmes and, how you watched her grow over the years.
Well, I wish I could take the success, credit for the success of her and her abilities, but I think it's Jordan has worked really hard to improve her game. She came in as a great shot blocker, and she continues to do that, and that's such a benefit for our defensive scheme and such. But as a college coach, you don't really teach kids how to block shots. That's something that she was very natural at coming in, and she continues. Defensively, I think that she's continued to get better in terms of more aggressive in especially her offensive rebounding. Again, she's always been a great defensive rebounder, but we're really trying to get her to be more aggressive on the offensive boards as well. And then offensively, she came in from high school averaging about 4 or 5 points a game, not looking to be their primary scorer. And we've really asked her to pick up on the scoring efforts with us. And so she continues to increase her scoring output and her touches on the ball. And hopefully this year she can continue to improve upon that.
Thank you, Coach Sara Lee, for joining us and give us an insight of your upcoming season. Good luck as you guys begin on Tuesday.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Again, this is the Denison Sports Network. I'm Brandon Morgan.